What's cracking with you people? This is the Devious Wolf and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure DX. And the last one, we got 2 power-ups, tried to catch Froggy again, and lost him. In this one we're going to keep trying to catch that freaking frog. Now something I forgot to mention about Big is that when you're fishing and if you happen to stay in the red for a little too long, the line breaks. Yeah, you just lost a life. I don't know. Maybe the guy forgot to bring an extra fishing line with him. I don't know, but really, you lose a life because your line snaps? People have literally died for less.
Oh no, he's got my little bunny. Whoa! Ooh. Glad I found you. Oops. Oh, now what am I gonna do?
Even when it's right in front of his face, he can't catch the frog. What do you gotta say for yourself, little man?
Sorry, if I had only held on tighter.
Nah, whatever. So, Froggy went off towards this train station. How a frog like that can afford a ticket, I don't know, but hey, what are we gonna do? I'll tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna follow him immediately. We're going to. Okay. We're going to head into the jungle. Because, keeping with the theme of Big being a freaking idiot, there are 2 power-ups that we can get here. Oh god, walking through this forest with Big is not fun. Oh well, we're gonna work with it. But if you walk through the forest, we're gonna get 2 power-ups because Big, being an idiot, left 2 power-ups in the forest. Now, why do you think I say he left them in the forest? Well, if you're paying attention in earlier parts of the game, you will discover that, well, Big lives in the forest. Heck, we've flown by his house, I think, twice already. Once as Knuckles and once as Tails. And not that way. I'm going to do something I hardly ever do. I'm going to pull up the map. Now, as you can see, if you hang right here, there's Big's house. So, we're going to go up this way. We're going to hang a right. So we hung to right. And here's his house. And in an earlier cutscene, you probably saw this hanging under his bed. Well, here it is. Now if we go this way, pick up his bed, walk over.
It's the power rod. You now have longer casting distance.
Yeah, that's it. He has 3 fishing rods on his wall, and he has 1 under his bed that lets him cast longer. That's it. But that's not all that Big somehow managed to leave in the forest. I don't know, maybe he dropped this while he was wandering around, but if we head down here, I believe down here, we need to check the map again just in case. Okay, I walked right past it. In this little alcove right here, here's another fishing lure. Now I'm going to show this on the map one more time just so you know where it is. See that gigantic glowing purple dot? That's where we are. And we're going to move here and get another fishing lure. And there we go. Now I'm going to try to get all the fishing lures in the game. I make no promises because I've never done it. I think this is the first time yeah, I've only ever gotten the one lore power up behind the Twinkle Park entrance because it's right there. It's like I just found it one day randomly. Like the first thing I did after, I think it was right after I did the fishing game for the first time. I picked it up and no, I didn't pick it up. I just ran behind it because I saw Cream the rabbit. I ran behind her and picked it up. Yeah, in case you're wondering, you did hear that right. I first found that lore power when I first did the fishing mission. Why are those words so close together in my sentence structure? When I first did the fishing mini game and saw Cream the rabbit. As some of y'all remember, Cream the rabbit only showed up in the DX port on the GameCube. I never beat this game on the original Dreamcast because I was a dumb kid and didn't want to play as anyone other than Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Will be departing soon.
That was literally it. That, and I think I think at the time my attention span was just jumping from game to game. I never really had the patience to sit down and beat any one game. Like, I think I only played like 6 games growing up, and I never beat one of them. Well, technically, I beat one game if you can count it as being able to beat this game, and that was a Super Smash Bros. For the original N64. That was it. But yeah, I remember I sat down and only ever played, like, at the time it was Super Smash Bros. Test Drive 6, I believe, was the game at the time. Oh hey, no, hey Sonic, how you doing?
Robot. I better go after Amy.
Interesting. Fun fact, before we enter the Ice Cap level, if you walked over to where Sonic and Tails had to fight, you could talk to Knuckles. You know, Froggy, in order to play Frogger, you had to have a car trying to run you over. Just saying. But yeah, it was those two, Test Drive 6, Sonic Adventure, Star Fox, Super Mario 64. You don't ever play like one level, and that was the one that had the wing cap in it. That was about it. Hello? Interesting. Now, before we enter this, I'm going to go quiet here because I want you guys to really listen to the stage music in this next bit. They recycle a lot of areas in Sonic Adventure, and the area that we're going to with Big, we have seen before as Sonic. But for whatever reason, I think this is the only level in the game that you revisit as another character that gets a completely different soundtrack. Just listen. Just listen. Yeah, now as you can see, this is a level we visited as Sonic. It's been reskinned. They got rid of the spike. But the spike while the music comes down here. Ooh, a Big the Cat life. Big the Cat finally got a life. Now, who am I kidding? He doesn't have a life to begin with. Now, I don't know what this song's called because I just forget. But, it's alright. But it's really weird. It sounds like the band is just stoned off their butts. Anyway, thanks to the life power up and to the power rod, you know, giving us a longer cast distance, we can fish in the water. why we can't just lean down and grab the little froggy, whatever this thing is. I swear to goodness, I'm trying my best not to drop any bombs, verbal bombs as it were. But oh, wait a minute, I did that wrong. But yeah, you can't just grab the guy with a net like classic fishing. But what are you gonna do? Now we have several lore power-ups, so catching this guy should be a breeze. Oh yeah, the level of difficulty in this game actually scales in a weird way. Like where other games just give you, you know, a different level design. Not for you, little man. I'm trying to catch a frog. Okay. Yeah, where other games just kind of little levels just kind of scale, like you know how big the map is, and you know affecting overall how quickly you can traverse it. This game, the Froggy sections increase difficulty in the sense that Froggy gets more mass as the game goes on. There we go. Come on, you tailed freak. You gilled little thing. You annoying little... I got you. Nope. Come back here. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on. You know you want it. You got it. Okay, now we wheel in. Up. He's fighting back. Up. He's fighting back. Boy, just get your butt over here. Ain't no one got time for your tail. Literally, why does a frog have a tail? Frogs lose their tails after tadpole age. Are you trying to tell me something? Because when this game started up, you wouldn't have no tail. Now you got a tail. Don't get your butt over here. I swear. Yeah. Like, I don't really mind the fishing segments, but still, even I'll admit, Big, how are you doing that on water? You're not Jesus. Stop it. You're Duke Nukem at his lowest point in his career, I would say.
Not too bad.
I don't mind them, but I will admit they are very off-putting.
Froggy? Uh-oh. No! Hold on there! Come back, please! Give me my friend back! I'm begging you, please!
And since we've seen this cutscene 100-something times, yeah, we finally got the frog, and then got fraud jacked.
Froggy? This place doesn't look familiar to me at all. Smells like Froggy's around somewhere. Think I'll see what's behind this door.
Which door, Big? There's 3 of them. But yeah, Big, that was not a weird sound glitch you heard. Big was smelling for his frog. Seriously, we finally catched the little green freak, and well, we lose immediately. Now, over there is Hot Shelter. In here is the hammer minigame, and beyond that is the cell doors. Let's go into jail, shall we? That was my bad. Now, as you can see inside this cell, it was very much empty. Very much empty. Gonna jump on this here. And now there's a fishing power-up in the game. Now, I want you to know something real quick. The last fishing power-up we got was a little blue fishing lure. And each fishing lure does change the aesthetic of the fishing lure on the character model. However, if you note the fishing lure we have now, it's the exact fishing lure that we're about to pick up. Not the one that we picked up, the one that we are just now picking up. Okay. Which tells me that someone just said screw it. You know? It's either that this fishing lure was the next one on the list. See, now it's gold. And I think it's actually kind of wiggling. Nope. That's just the angle. Either way, it's still weird. So they changed it from black to gold, so which tells me that I guess you were supposed to find that one in the original area, but for whatever reason they decided to put it here. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, we're gonna go through here. We're back in hot shelter. We'll get a bubble power up because we can. You know what? Screw it. I don't need it. I don't need this mess. I don't need to deal with you. But I do need the speed. Yoo-hoo! Climb that ladder. And we head over here to the center, and you guessed it.
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help.
Now, obviously, this is a fishing a fish tank on the egg carrier. Which leads me to ask the question: why would Eggman have a gigantic fish tank? The only reason I can think of is that he wants this frog. Now, we obviously have other fish in here, but he wanted the frog. Now, why would Eggman want a freaking frog? Oh yes, if you go through here, there is an extra area. I'm not doing that because, well, even though there is indeed an extra area in some of Big's fishing levels, and I know I was wrong about this earlier. I think I was wrong about this earlier in Ice Cap, where Froggy appears in different areas. But I do believe that Froggy does appear in a different area for this particular level if you decide to explore. Why you want to explore as Big the Cat, I don't know. Because the whole point of most Sonic games is you gotta go fast. Now, Big's gimmick's a little bit different, you know. Most of his trials revolve around catching a certain amount of fish. A certain weight limit of fish. Oh, also, I want you to listen to the fishing music. I haven't pointed out, but this is too energetic for what you're doing right now. Sounds like weird casino music, but hey, we caught him. Big's doing, I don't even know what he's doing. He's doing a cha-cha slide on top of water, or halfway submerged in
Not too bad.
10 feet water. I don't know.
Yes. We're together again at last, huh? Huh? That's strange. Where am I? Froggy?
Okay, so what's the point of bringing Big here? Just what is it? I mean, you know what? Just watch, and we'll bring it up, and we'll touch on it a little bit later, but still.
Wow. Is it alright for me to be here? So do you trust me? So these are the 7 emeralds. Could it be? The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds, unified by one that is the controller. The 7 Chaos. The controller itself. Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 Chaos?
Froggy? I don't like the looks of this place. If something happens now, there's no point to my rescuing you. I don't know who would bother to save us both. We better get going, buddy!
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
Well, there's your hint for what you gotta do. You just gotta ride the monorail. Now, I don't know. It's just I really don't get why Big went back in time to see Tikal. You know, I really don't get why Big was shown an image of. It's very obviously the past. I mean, I just don't get it. And now we're going to get on the monorail and we're going to, the game says passing out, and take it up to wherever it goes. And here we are. Even on Eggman's ship, we have a fast travel. So where are we going to go? Well, if you remember Sonic's story, Sonic met Big near the Chaos 6 boss fight. Oh, guess where we're going? Well, Big's so big he can't even use the jump pads properly. Well, this brings up quite the conundrum. Ah, here we go. We're going to jump on here. There's Tails' plane. And look, there's Chaos 4. Let's jump.
So, I see you're trying to escape. I'm right on time. Chaos, grab him! Get that frog! And don't forget the Chaos Emerald! All right, and now for the frog. The frog is possessed by your tail. Once you get your tail, you'll be complete and ultra strong.
Unbelievable! Look what happened! Chaos has transformed again!
Huh?
Gotta go!
Froggy? I'll save you! Don't worry, Pally!
So, he's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back. Watch me.
Careful, Froggy! Don't worry! We'll get you back!
Yeah, Big fights Chaos 6. And it can possibly be the shortest boss fight ever if you know exactly what you're doing. I'm not kidding. Now, I'm not doing a good job here. All you gotta do is aim and throw. You have to aim it exactly where it goes, and because I suck at this, I'm obviously going to miss. But yeah, that's it. If you're really good at that, you can beat this boss in like 5 seconds. I'm not kidding.
Hooray! Froggy! I won't let them take you away again.
Go on and get out of here. I'll do the rest.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Come, little buddy. Time to get a move on. Huh? What? Hey, maybe we could use this. But I don't know the first thing about it. Oh well, I'll give it a try anyway.
And that's it for Big the Cat. Honestly, I don't really mind Big the Cat. Yes, I don't think he has any real point in the story, and yes, I think his gameplay is very much unnecessary, but on a whole, it's harmless. And you know, it kind of falls that one rule. Like, you know how every game, even your most favorite game, has that one bit you don't like about it? Big's that bit for me. That's it. And honestly, Big the Cat as a whole feels like a tangent. Like, he is tangentially relevant to the story in the smallest of respects. Besides the fact that, you know, Froggy has Chaos's tail and Froggy spawns an extra Chaos Emerald. Beyond that, Big adds nothing to the story. Even with the segments of going into the past with Tikal, and being shown visions of what transpired in the past, I still don't understand why they did that for him. Well, I understand why they did it, so that way you can have another piece of the story, but I'm still baffled by how Big the Cat came about. Because from what I've heard, Big the Cat was designed as a character, so that way he was designed as a character who didn't feel like they were in a rush. And to an extent, I see where they're coming from, but the fishing mechanics need a lot of work. Especially the camel work going on. Look at that, Big's a player inside that picture. Only time he's going to be a player in his life. But the camera work is very wonky, and the fishing mechanics are very dated. Especially for something that came out in the late 90s. But, I'm not too bothered by it. Now, I do believe we got every power-up in the game for Big. I said in an earlier part that he had 7, but we only got 6. I might be misremembering, so let me know in the comments below, and I'll show it off in a bonus video. Second, the ending cutscene with Big flying off, well, not Big flying off, but with the egg carrier falling down, blowing up for Big's story. I believe in the DX port and in the original Sonic Adventure, you actually got a cutscene of him on top of the tornado flying towards the camera, and it looked really awkward. I don't know why it was taken out of the 360 port of the DX port of the original game, but hey, what are you gonna do? That being said, I usually say I was going to save this for like the very last story we did, but I really do want to make mention that if Sonic Adventure ever gets remade, you know, gets a graphical touch up, the animations get a little bit more fleshed out, I would not mind Big being in the game. However, I would hope they use a different character as a gameplay mechanic. That's all I'm saying. Maybe someone like Silver the Hedgehog. I would not mind seeing him inside the game. But at any rate, I've been a Devious Wolf. This has been Big's playthrough, Big Story, and I will catch you later. Peace.